How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys another awesome Fire Emblem Heroes video all about the brand new voting gauntlet. But before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to Google Play for helping sponsor the video. In case you guys have not already checked out the @GooglePlay Twitter account, they've got a very cool summoning bot where you guys can reply to it and it'll give you a random summon based off of all the characters within the game. All you have to do is tweet at them and use 2 emojis along with the hashtag #GooglePlayEmojiSummon, and you'll get some pretty cool stuff. Just looking at it, there are many people that have already taken advantage of it. I personally have summoned twice, and I got some pretty cool ones. So those of you guys who have seen my summon video, I got Reinhardt, which was awesome, and then I got him in the game. It was really coincidental. So this person over here got Crom, which is super cool, and they just reply with all these pretty fun animations of different characters you can get. So give it a shot. Let me know who you guys summon with the Google Play Summon Bot, and yeah, let me know. It'd be great. So let's jump on into the game here. So we're going to talk to you guys about the brand new, well, I don't know, it's a second round. The brand newer voting gauntlet. And this time it's all about Pegasus Knights and Wyvern Riders. So let's close up the banner and I'll show you guys a little bit of a rundown. The voting gauntlet, this is the actual second gauntlet. We've had some other ones before where it was a bunch of different characters and Lucina ended up winning that one. So this is the second voting gauntlet. Hinoka, Camilla, Cordelia, Churchy, Shirshay, Paula, Minerva, Tsubaki, Baruka. So all these characters, who of the 8 flyers will be the most popular? So in this video, I'm going to go over the different characters, different things on the voting gauntlet, things that you can do in order to prepare yourself for the gauntlet, and of course, we'll show you guys all the different rules about it. So, okay, so we do have some special quests for the voting gauntlet, and of course, we have some rewards that we can get in order to help get battle flags, and I'll tell you what that's all about. So right off the bat, as soon as you jump in, you are going to choose a team. Now make sure that you choose a team that you either like a lot as far as their character, or you think they're going to win. It's kind of blatantly obvious who's going to win. I won't mention any names, but good luck. Anyway, so the most popular hero will be decided over 3 rounds, each lasting 45 hours. So taking a look at it, the very first round is going to be right over here. It'll end on the 6th at 11 p.m. So of course, time zones are a thing, just be careful about that. So of course, second round and final round. So pretty much choose your first character, who you're going to support on their army, win battles. So battles are going to be pretty cool because they're going to be 3v3. And with the 3v3 battles, only one of those 3 are going to be one of your units. So that's going to be pretty sweet. And then the other units are going to be a leader from a friend's team and then some random person in the army. So that's going to be interesting. And then once you win the battle, you can pretty much choose how many flags you want to vote. And then however many points you put on your according team will determine if that team wins or not. Now, if you also use the flagship character that you have, let's say, for example, you have Tsubaki, and he's the only male flyer in the entire thing. We all have Tsubaki because he was one of the free units. And if you didn't get him, then just keep on waiting for the free unit rotation. But if you have him, you're going to get a different amount of points rather than the norm. So with this right over here, instead of 50 points, you get 66, which is pretty cool. So yeah, use all the people in order to get more points for your teammate. Now, even if you do vote for round 1, you will have an opportunity to change your vote on the next round, so don't even worry about that. Alright, so if you are part of the winning team, you'll get 500 hero feathers. Easy, alright? So aim for the team that you think is going to win, or the team that you really like. It doesn't matter. And then, of course, there's ranking within each of the rounds. So if you rank really, really well within these rounds here, and you play every half an hour, you can get some really good amount of feathers. Taking a look at it, if you even net 1,000 feathers off of these rounds, that's pretty decent. And we all need feathers to level up our characters, right? Alright, so here's their goal. They want everyone to get 10 billion points. So that's pretty great. If we hit 10 billion, us, as the consumer of the game, will be rewarded with 20 orbs, 5 of each great badge, and of course 5,000 universal crystals. Great badges, don't really need them, right? Because we have an abundance of them if you guys play Training Tower. Now, of course, the universal crystals, those are pretty good, especially for the units that really can't level up as well. like Olivia, a dancer. Those certain dancers that can't really attack too well, so that's very good. Okay, so this is exciting. It's so exciting. I wonder who will come out on top. All right, so a couple things you need to know. Now, how you enter the area is by clicking on Battle, going over to Voting Gauntlet. Now, Voting Gauntlet is a spot where you indeed get to choose all of these different characters. First up is Nor versus Hoshido, which is Hinoka versus Camilla, and that's going to be a pretty interesting one. You've got Cordelia versus Churchy, which is interesting, Tsubaki versus Baruka, Minerva versus Palla. So they're all in their respective games. Now, this one's going to be a tough one, because I personally, I love Camilla, I love Hinoka, I love all those. I love Fire Emblem Fates, it's great. I love Fire Emblem Awakening. So, it's tough. It's very tough. But I'm going to go with the character that I have, and a character that I have at level 40, which is, of course, Camilla. So, I'm going to vote for Camilla. The Princess of Nor, who dotes on her sibling Corrin, is merciless to foes, appears in Fire Emblem Fates. Support this character? Absolutely, we're gonna do that. At least for the first round and see what happens. So now that we've chosen a character, we can already see the current standing. So this is kind of a spoiler for all you guys who are wondering. We are like 7 times stronger as far as our scores go. But it's very early to tell. We've got until tomorrow to figure out what's going on. Now with this, you can take a look at current standing. You can see your rank among everyone else, so that you can determine how many feathers you're going to get. You can check the rewards based on all this stuff. You'll, if you win and don't really do anything, you'll get an additional 500 feathers, which is very good. And of course, then you can battle. Now, here's where the fun part begins. So go back to home. In case you haven't figured out, if you click over here for rewards, we've got some brand new Voting Gauntlet rewards, which are pretty cool, and that's the way you earn battle flags to multiply how many votes you get. Now, there's only a limited amount of battle flags, and they expire after this Voting Gauntlet is here, so make sure that you guys do all these tasks in order to get more votes so that you can rank up. Okay, so taking a look at it, there's some really easy ones that I got off the bat, which was clearing the second stratum with Alphonse and Shirina on your team. I just put auto battle, and I was able to get that free 100 flags pretty easily. But these are going to be pretty easy for you. Just taking a look at it, go for it, aim for the arena duels, aim for getting all these flags so that you have more voting power so that you can rank higher in your rounds. Now, of course, do you want to put all your eggs in one basket as far as spending all your different flags on first round and have none for the rest? Or do you want to use a little bit now, get a medium rank, use a little bit later? That's up to you guys. I'm not really sure how things are going to go out. So keep that in mind. Alright, another thing we want to talk about is when you click on home, you can also click on your friends list over here. Now, the way it works out, it's going to be 3v3. It's going to be your leader, which is the character on all the way on the left, and of course, it's going to be one player from your friends list. So if you take a look at all your incoming friend requests, you can see a bunch of people that are trying to become your friend, which is super cool. If you take a look at their unit, holy cow, this person over here has a level 40 Hector with amazing ability. I will absolutely accept them. But if you have too many friends on your list, you might not be able to accept them. So take a look at your friends list and see what kind of characters you have over here. Now this is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird because you accept all these friends and then you take a look at them and you're like, oh, here's this guy. No offense, Drew. No offense, dude. No offense at all. Well, Drew's fine. He's got level 40 plus 1 Corrin, so I'll keep him. But there's going to be some characters where you're like, well, are we going to delete some friends in order to make room for some other units? Because what happens is that it randomly chooses one person from your friends list, their flagship character. So Drago over here with a level 1 Oboro, am I really going to want his friend? His friendship? I know it sounds bad, trust me it does, but no offense, Drago, dude, if you're watching this, no, dude, no offense. I just need some good units, right? So we're going to choose, instead of a level 1 Oboro that could potentially be on our team, we're absolutely going to choose this level 40 Hector, which I've been wanting Hector the longest time. So we're going to click on that, we're going to accept it. So please, don't think different of me. I mean, we're just doing what we got to do, all right? So take a look at all your different friends lists. In case you guys have not have a full friends roster, I've got a friend code exchange video that you guys can click on. It's in the description. Take a look at the tips and tricks playlist. It's the very first video there. So It's going to be your teammate, plus a friend, plus someone random in the army. So let's do a mock battle, shall we? So let's take a look. We're going to edit our teams. This is the team that I'm kind of leaning towards. I like having Olivia on board. I got Spring Lucina, we got Sharina, and of course we also have Camilla. So I'm going to remove her, and I'm going to put Camilla up front. And Olivia there. So I don't really know if this is going to do anything besides bring my Camilla on board. But I've got a level 40 Camilla, and she's pretty decent. She was one of my very first summons in the game, so she's very dear to me. So thank you.
Need I worry for you, my sweet? I do hope all is well.
Yes, that. Alright, so we're going to go to battle. We're going to go over to Voting Gauntlet. Now that we've chosen Team Camilla, because we have her. I don't have Hinoka, or else I would totally pick Hinoka. Anyway, we're going to go battle. And I've got 105 flags right now, so I can do some work. So here we go. We're gonna go into battle. I'll do a live battle for you guys. We'll see if we win. If we don't, not that big of a deal. Okay, this is bad. So the opposite team knows that everyone's gonna pick Camilla, so they're gonna pick anti-Camilla units. Like Camilla can't touch Corel, Camilla can't touch Sanaki, and Camilla can't touch Klein. So I'm already at a disadvantage here. So I don't honestly know how I'm going to win. I've got a level 4 Woe Dao Corel, and I've got Marth with a Falchion. So this is really not going to be good. What's cool about this, though, is that even if you don't have Marth or Corel, you get to try them out, right? It's kind of cool. You get to play with other people's units, and you're like, oh, wow, I really like Marth. I'm going to try to roll for him, or try to summon for him. So anyway, we're here. I'm, I don't know what we're going to do. I could probably go after Sanaki. I'm not gonna... I could probably knock out Klein if I'm close enough. But just taking a look around, I've got... This guy has... And you have to make sure that you analyze the characters that are on your team, too. He's got Defiant Attack. He's got Desperation, so that's pretty decent. Together. You've got Falchion and Pivot and Escape Route and Spur Speed. So that's going to be useful whenever I'm using my characters, right? So make sure that we're all standing next to Marth when we engage in battle. So, if I want Marth... Okay, so Sanaki, I really want to get rid of her first. Sanaki, she's got 22 speed, I got 29, so I'm going to double her. Yeah, I can double her with any of these guys and not have anything to worry about. So, let's see, if you go here, and I'm going to be here, I'm going to be able to do that work. So let's do this. We're going to bring Camilla here. I don't know, that's probably a bad idea. Because Corel is going to go right here, and then Klein's going to go right here. So then I have to warp back over the mountain. Whereas we can actually stand right here and do some work. So let's give this a shot. Okay, so they're not even going to initiate. Dang it. Alright, that's terrible. Alright, so that means that we have to go into their area in order to... get them to come at us. That's terrible. Alright, I have to sacrifice someone. Okay, so looking at this... Oh my gosh, that's very strong. Who's got the best resistance? I don't know if I want to take this hit from Mara.
As you say.
30, 34, 4 points more. 5 points more to outspeed. Okay.
Who next?
29. 34. Wow, Corel versus Corel. This is... I'm not liking this at all. Klein's got the Brave Bow, so I'm going to get rocked either way. The lesser... I've got pretty decent resistance, but I'm going to get owned. Like, no joke. I'm going to get owned. Alright, well, here we go. Well, maybe I could go Corel versus Corel. Okay. Like, if I'm next to him and he has +4 speed, 29, no, that really won't work. Dang it, dude. And then I'm gonna get shot twice. Ah, that's so annoying. Alright, here we go. Camilla, I'm sorry, but I gotta sacrifice you. I'm gonna get blown up. Alright, here we go.
Alright.
Oh! 25! Yo! Alright, let's do this. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna do 34 times 2. No, we're not. We're gonna go this way. Because if I stand right over here, then Klein is going to have an ability to attack me there. So I think I'm okay. We're gonna allow Klein to come a little bit closer.
together.
So we're gonna do this. We're gonna knock out Sanaki. And forgive me for not having battle animations on. We really don't need them for this tutorial. So how do we win? That's a good question. Wo Dao is gonna come right over here. Klein is gonna come right over here for the attack. And then if Klein's over here, then I can sacrifice Camilla for Klein. All right, this is getting a little tricky here. So let's do this. Boom, boom. We should be okay by doing this. Boom, done. Let's go. All right, so kind of manipulated the AI in the way that we wanted to. So what we are going to do right here is we are going to knock out Klein simply by attacking him 4 times, which is crazy good. All right, so we were able to do that. This is actually bad because I have to sacrifice Camilla, but it doesn't matter because we don't need anything. Okay, he's got Reprisal. That's actually very strong. We gotta watch out. Ooh, wow, you actually aimed for him instead. Wow, that's a change of events.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna get hit 27 here. I might as well do the 10 damage so that I can KO with Marth. Boom. Oh, it's so strong. All right, here we go. We're gonna end. We sacrificed our units, but we were able to do it in a way that we're gonna be all right. Because look, Marth can come over here, do 24 damage, we end up winning. It doesn't matter if you get any of your units KO'd, it doesn't matter at all. So let's go. Okay, great. Thanks for the rewards. That was actually pretty tough. I've never used Marth or Corel, so that's pretty interesting. So you're going to get a lot of different rewards as you keep on playing. You can send a friend request if you want. I am straight up going to spend 100 flags. Let's do it. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, as you guys can see, since we have Camilla on our team, we're going to get the extra boost, which is the 10 points. You can see right up top over here. If you didn't bring the flagship character or the leader, whoever you're voting for, you're just going to get 100. So that kind of, you know, evens out, right? I don't really see a gap or a value in using extra flags, but we're just going to use the 100 flags. We're going to attack, and we're going to go from there. So sacrificing units is really good. It's a good strategy because you have to do what you got to do in order to win. These units aren't yours. They're not gaining any experience. They're not doing anything like that, so don't even worry about it. Okay, so here we go. I just contributed 11,000 flags or points towards Team Camilla, which is great. Now, what's awesome here is that you can indeed battle every half an hour. So what I like to do, of course, is jump on board with my phone and say, okay, Google, set an alarm for 23 minutes from now.
Alright, your alarm's set for 10:29 a.m.
Done. Then I'll go hang out, go on Twitter, do a couple more summons, just do some other things, and then the alarm will come off and I'll just jump back in. So that's a pretty good strategy in case you guys have an Android device like that. So I love doing that. Other than that, that's really all you need to know. So there's 36 hours left of this particular battle. You don't have to vote Camilla or Hinoka, not at all. You can vote any one of those other characters and have a fun time with it. It really doesn't matter who you vote for as long as you have fun, right? And that's that's exactly what I'm going to play as. So pretty cool. So we're unranked. It takes a little while for the rankings to come in, but we're good. Let's take our rewards. We did that, and then we'll take a look at some other things in case we wanted to look at the other rewards for the voting gauntlet. I have to go do some work now, so clear the 5th stratum of the training tower, do that 5 times. Okay, that's going to be pretty easy. 8th stratum is pretty easy to do. I can do that a couple more times. Winning in the arena duels, boom, 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 intermediate plus. So if I play, I don't know, 10 arena duels on intermediate and win them, I can get 400. I can get like 400 flags, so that's pretty decent. Voting gauntlet, just play with different characters on your team, so that's just, it just goes with the more you play and more you'll unlock. So it's up to you guys whether or not you want to spend all your flags on one round, so keep that in mind. Alright, so that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. We are absolutely done with the tutorial video on the new voting gauntlet. Let me know in the description or in the comments below who you guys actually want to vote for. What team are you on and why are you on that team? Are you on that team because you like that character? Are you on that team because you have that character and you want to rank in order to get those bonus points? So let me know. We'll talk to you guys on the next one, but you guys can continue watching the playlist by clicking right over here. You can check out the newest video on my channel there, and of course, recommendations there. You guys can indeed click on that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and you guys get notified of all the latest and greatest Fire Emblem content from yours truly. We are going to be doing Fire Emblem Echoes very soon, so stay tuned to that. And of course, Fire Emblem Warriors a little bit later on in the year. But shoutouts again to that Google Play bot. It is really fun. Give it a shot. You'll love it, and let me know who you guys summon, so it'll be great. So that's it. We'll talk to you guys on the next one. Take care.